Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Millard from the Vegas Golden Knights broadcast team, and you're watching Swan Valley Stampeders Junior Hockey with my good buddy Brian Gilroy and some guy named Kevin Jimmy Carter. I'm sure he's a good guy. Just haven't met him. Enjoy the game. And by the way, tell everybody in Bozeman I say hi.
Mr. Millard, again, reminding us of his past indiscretions. Speaking of which, Stampeders open a third period here. Down a man. Callum Hall's just under a minute left to go here in the double minor that was picked up late in the second period. Stampeders got to try to kill this off, gain some momentum, and see if they can get back into this hockey game as they're down 4 here to start the final frame. Wheatley steps in. That shot deflects, flutters wide of the net on the far side. Moser now, there's a quick shot. That goes high over the net as Kameni tried to find a top corner on the blocker side. Sauter takes down his man. Now there's a chance for Ian Jones. Sauter now with a chance, gets in behind the defense, right in tight. Has the puck knocked off his stick at the last minute. A good play there by Aiden Moser to get back and negate the scoring opportunity from Trey Sauter. 5 seconds left to go here as Halls looks to get back on the ice. McCarthy now, high slot, quick shot, and he scores. Beats Demetriou with 1 second left on the power play on the glove side. And that's going to open up a 5-goal lead here as the Wolverines now take a significant stranglehold on this one. 6-1, just under 19 minutes left to go in regulation time.
Yeah, unfortunately was allowed to kind of walk right into the slot there, and defenseman didn't close the gap at all and had a really good opportunity. A good hard wrist shot there for the product of Cottage Grove, Minnesota.
Yes, got all the way to the hash marks on that one with untouched, as they say. And puts a lot of pressure on your goaltender when you're taking a good hard shot like that from an ideal scoring position. So change the goals here for the rest of the night, or the aims, I guess we're going to call it that, for Barry Wolf Stampeders, looking to build and tighten up things on the defensive end, try to get some positives out of this game as they'll be right back in another tough spot here, as we said, on Friday night, hosting the Niverville Nighthawks. As they'll look to get back to some winning ways. It's just been a struggle all night, as you said, out of sync and just not quite clicking where they need to, and really fighting the puck all night.
They have been, and that's something I'm sure they're going to be focusing on tomorrow morning at practice, because they don't have a lot of time, as you say. Got to right back at it here on Friday, but then a bit of a break after that, so we could talk about it a little bit later.
Right. Bettinger tries to hold the line there, but going to be the Wolverines who break it, and McCarthy in on the forecheck. McPeak, sorry, that is. Holds the line there, and Wolverines look to get right in tight again. As job there is, that was Josiah Bennett. That pass gets all the way to Apperly. He'll flip that one wide of the net. Far side is Bennett again. Down low, misses McPeak. Helping out and going a little bit awkwardly into the boards there is Herring. Back the other way, the speedy Griffin Ayotte. There's a shot, goes right into the shin pads of Apperly. Doesn't get to the net. Stampeders hold the line. Fishley backhands it down deep and behind the net. Ayotte overskates the puck. And now Apperly has a chance with Bennett. They can't clear. Apperly now another chance, and he'll play at the near side corner to Wheatley. They'll come out with some speed. Good job there by Fiquette to break up that play. Right outside the line, sticks up with the puck, and he'll fire it down deep. Where Andres, who's stopped 17 of 18 shots here, and no real test here in the last period and a half for the Wolverines goaltender. Certainly shutting the door on the Stampeders offense. There's a centering pass, puck bounces. Now here's a chance for Jones. 3-on-2, but can't control the puck. Turned over. Good job by Sauter to steal that pass, but can't get it to Jones in front of the net. Back the other way. Here's the rush. Williams, left wing, stumbles as he tried to take that shot, and puck dribbles to the boards. He loses his footing again, and that gives Jacob Jones a chance to skate it out. Watch there by Kaminko. He bangs the puck off of his stick. He'll steal it away. Good job by the young forward for the Wolverines to turn that one over, and Williams now gives it to Moser. He'll turn it over. Sauter just plays it off the boards down into the Wayway zone and goes off for a change. Monroe now fires it down deep. Stampeders need to get on the forecheck, and Owen Warwick along with Vopat out there and Nathan Dan. There's a long pass too far for everybody, and that's going to be icing. So keep an eye on things. We would see, given the game as I really want to write it off, but there's not a whole bunch of momentum that has been gained by the hometown. Maybe see some of these younger players out here getting some experience on the ice.
Certainly not, and I think you'll see more of that as the period goes on. Good opportunity for the younger guys to maybe play some meaningful minutes, hopefully. But still, you want to see some jam from the top guys as well.
For sure. They should get a little extra rest here before they got to come out for their next shifts. But there's Committee on the forecheck. He steals the puck from Vopat. Spins off a check in behind the net, tries a wrap around, and Dimitriou shuts the door. Warnick now. He'll skate it up to the red line, chips it in, past Roth. Lucas Perry goes back there to get it, bumped by Warnick. He'll turn the puck over as Vopat helps out. He can't control the puck in the corner. And McCarthy has the puck knocked off of his stick, but it comes outside the zone as McCarthy plays it right in. Roth settles it down in behind his own net. Both teams making some changes, getting some fresh troops on the ice. Lucas Perry up over the blue line on the left wing. He goes deep in behind the net, watched by Lindenberry. Backhand centering pass. That one can't connect, and it's going to be Bettiger that picks that one up. Chips it there a little bit too far for Denis, but Maxey picks it up. He tries to make a centering pass. There's a play right in tight as Denis can't bang that one home. Good little play there by Alex Walicki. He comes up with a steal himself. Continues after the puck. Hard shot. Tries to go up high on Andres. Up over the net. Perry keeps it in at the line. Denis. Flip pass there to Maxey. Now far side to Walicki. Good passing play there. And this line has seemed to click, I think, in all the games they've played. And witness that there. That shot high and wide, but a good passing play by that line for the Stamps.
Yeah, for sure. Probably been one of the better Stampeder lines tonight. And just good work when they get down in the offensive zone there. A few shifts now they've had where they've totally controlled the play, which Stampeders would like to see a lot more of from all lines, obviously.
And that is the line that produced the goal in the first period that, again,
momentarily tied the game.
I was just going to go back to your comment about being out of sync, and it seemed, I think, with the exception of them, I think I think they've been, the chemistry there on that line seems to show. There's Fishley, hold that one. There's a long shot, drifts wide. And the Wolves will just chop that one to center ice. Darren Hunt off the glass, intercepted by Williams. He leaves it for Caulfield. Gets tied up, turns the puck over as Halls gets it to Gulletson. Nifty little pass there to Halls through his legs. Halls tries a shot, but had his stick lifted at the last moment. Gulletson now along the boards. He tries to control the puck. Tried a backhand pass to get it to Fishley, but that one intercepted by the Wolves, and back the other way is Williams. Caulfield rushing the net, tries to get a stick on that pass. Can't get it, and it drifts into the far corner where Fishley now skates through center ice up over the line and on his own as the Stampeders make some changes. Unfortunately, loses his footing and turns the puck over just inside the line, but it's going to be Jones that comes up with it. Centering pass nowhere. There's a long shot by Monroe through traffic, and Andres had to be sharp to glove that one down as Fishley will introduce himself to the Wayway defense.
Well, some good back and forth action there, but again, the Stampeders get caught forward getting in behind the defenseman there. They've got to be careful there. The Wolverines and any other team are going to have some speedy guys, and you get behind like that in opportunities, they're going to cost you.
No, you certainly can't get caught that much or give up those opportunities that much, and they've been a bit of an Achilles heel. Too many opportunities that way. Jones in on the draw. Gets it to the boards, but helped out there by Fiquette. Sauter comes off. He'll skate off the boards just inside the blue line. Back to Menard. There's a long shot, but hits a skate in front. And the Wolves quickly back the other way. That pass a little bit too far for Bennett. And that's going to be called on the icing. 13-11 left to go here in the third period. 6-1 lead for this visiting Wolverines over the Stampeders, getting outshot 34-20. And again, looking for something positive to take out of this game, something to build on. I think there's going to be a lot of discussion, a lot of skating tomorrow at practice.
Yeah, I think some positional play and whatnot will be all part of the discussions.
Got to be defense first regardless, and you're going to have to pick it up for your offense, but you got to look after your own end. That's where the Stamps have struggled. There's a centering pass. Quick shot by Fiquette. Set up there by Sauter, and a good save by Andres, shutting the door. Sauter stays on the puck, finds some room as they get towards the net. He'll get it to Monroe, just outside the face-off circle. That one deflected. Sauter now couldn't control the puck in the high slot. He'll take a bump trying to protect the puck as he gets bumped off of it by Herring and back the other way. Good job there by Bennett to avoid the check. Herring right in front. They jam away at it. Dimitri does a good job turning it away. Herring back up top, and unfortunately for the Wolverines, Vanderklay can't hold the line. He'll circle back and get it to McPeak. Takes a bump from Bettinger, plays it in behind the net, but it's going to be Matt Monroe there. Backhands to Warnick. Warnick played a pass there, but a little bit too far, and Kaminko intercepts that. Keeps the puck inside the line along with Roth. Now a loose puck comes to Monroe, and he'll just flip it. Gets it out to center ice, but without possession. Now Monroe again. There's a better pass, but off the stick of Nathan Dan. Wolverines turn it back the other way. Caulfield now. He'll turn to the high slot. Quick shot. Good save there by Demetriou with the blocker. And Pettinger jumps into the play. Has the puck knocked off his stick momentarily and just pushes it down deep in the Wolves zone. Roth now. One-handed gets it to Kaminko. He chips it to his playing partner, but that one intercepted as Vopad tries to get after it. Wolverines clear the zone. Bettinger now. Can't get it past Josie. Josie in across the line. He avoids the check there from Maxey, and I think he tripped over Maxey's skate. And unfortunately for Darius Maxey, I would agree with him on that one. I think just coincidental contact, but he's going to be called for tripping.
That's going to put the Stampeders shorthanded again.
He's getting an explanation from the linesman, who's perhaps sympathizing with him a little bit, but nonetheless is going to continue to escort him into the box.
Yeah, he just threw his refs under the bus on that one.
I think so, yeah. You're right. He messed that one up terribly. So power play here for the Wolves. Moser turns away from the check, back to the line to Wheatley. He'll step in, goes to the far side, now stepping on the face-off dot, and a high shot there doesn't connect. Look like in the hair. Caulfield. There's a shot. Can't tell the number on the far side there and kept messing that one up.
Just bad luck.
23, Josiah
things aren't
Bennett.
going great. You get a big jump off the stanchion there, and of course it goes right to the defenseman. It was headed out of the zone, and just that's the way the Stampeder luck is going tonight.
No, for sure. A lot of unfortunate bounces if you're a Stampeder fan, and you got to be lucky to be good and good to be lucky, and you got to generate your own luck here. But tonight, it's whatever the recipe is. Hasn't come out tasting too well for Barry Wolf and his team, or the fans.
Or the fans, yes. And us.
And us. Maybe beneficial that no live internet streaming here tonight if you're a Stampeder fan. Wheatley, that pass goes off the leg of Monroe. He'll chase it down. Andres in behind his own net will settle it there, and he'll give way to Kameni. The right side, Jack Clark turns inside the line, leaves it for Wheatley. Chips it over here to Moser's got a lot of space. He'll walk in, tries to go back door to Clark. Officially breaks that one up. Then has a stick lifted. Clark goes awkwardly into the boards. It's going to be McCarthy and Clark continue to battle away at it. Clark pinned there. Stampeders be okay with the clock continuing to tick, but now here's Wheatley. He'll step up. High slot, rips that one off the mask of Dimitri, and a rebound off the shoulder up and out of play as the Wolverines continue to put pressure on with 41 seconds left to go in the penalty.
Well, Dimitri has really come in and shown his worth, I would say. He's played well again. After a rough start in Dauphin in the season opener there, where we heard a couple of reasons why it might have been a little tough on him, but we won't tell the visiting teams why that was.
Certainly, yeah, no new environments and probably nervous in his first game with the Stampeders for sure. But definitely has closed the door, and that was a hard shot that Ben Roulette ripped off the crossbar, and Dimitri gives it a little tap as that one beat him cleanly but didn't get past the iron. And you said played played well in the, certainly played really well in the preseason. A little bit on his heels in that first game in Dauphin, but put a good product on the ice on the Saturday night to help the team get the home opener win. But
He's
coming in
definitely the
relief
first
here.
star of that game, I would say.
Agreed. Although technically the third star.
I know. He's my
But
first
yes,
star.
certainly played well. Stampeders clear the zone. Ayotte stays on the forecheck here as they'll look to kill the last bit of this penalty. 15 seconds left to go here in the Maxi penalty. Wolverines in their own end as it'll be Apperly. He'll slowly, or no, that's Roth, sorry, brings it out to the blue line, gets it to Williams on the left side. He can't control the puck. Ayotte turns. That's bumped off, and Maxi will make his way back onto the ice. Lyndon Perry, he tries to find Maxi. Good play there by Ayotte to knock that down and slow it down, but just enough for Maxi to be about 6 inches offside there. Again, just a tale consistent with the evening and the way things have gone.
Well, the media timeout again.
9:16 here left to go in the third period. Media timeout brought to you by Riddles Plumbing and Heating.
I'm going to tell you that Swan River's Key Chevrolet Buick GMC are the people you know would like to wish the Swan Valley Stampeders a successful season ahead. We offer the quality line of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC products. Plus, we're a certified pre-owned dealer that services all makes and models of vehicles. Call us today at 204-734-3464 or visit us at www.swanriverkeychev.com. And of course, the TV Timeout is brought to you by Riddles Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving and supporting the Swan River Valley for 100 years. See the professionals at Riddles today for all your plumbing and heating needs, and congratulations to the Stampeders on 25 years.
TV timeout over, or both teams will
By you
back.
crumpling up your 50-50s, I mean I didn't win either because
I
you weren't even
believe so,
close.
yes.
Well, that's unfortunate. Could have brought some joy to Mudville tonight.
Yeah, you're going to have to find it elsewhere, I think, unfortunately. But go off the draw. Nathan Dan gets that one back to Darren Hunt. Officially plays that one in on Andres, and he'll block it away. Vopat. Sorry, Dan. And up with Jones and Sauter here for this shift. So a little bit of mixing up the lines here for Barry Wolf, and the Wolverines.
Got the blender out, does he?
Getting the blender out here. Might as well try some different things. Why not? And new player to the Stampeders in Nathan Dan, 19-year-old from Trail, BC. And give him a bit of a spark. Centering the line with Sauter and Jones. And on the draw here, gets that one back. Officially, there's a long shot. Pad save there. Darren Hunt keeps that one in. Gets it down low. Sauter bumps his man off the puck. Good job there. Back to Hunt again. He'll play it towards the net. Deflected just wide, and Jones is on the far side trying to tip that one in. The chance now again is Dan keeps that one in. Good play there to keep the puck alive and in this Wolverine zone. Herring protects against Sauter, but Sauter helps to keep it in the zone. Dan down loud out of Jones, takes a bump along the board, sticks with the puck. He'll try to squeeze through, but it's a job there by McPeak to stay on it. And Hunt can't get the shot off, has had his stick lifted just at the last minute by Herring. Now here's a break the other way for the Wolverines, right in tight. Great save there by Demetriou as Josiah Bennett in on a breakaway, tried to go to the backhand, and a good blocker save by Demetriou. Maxi now gets it across. Officially jumping up in the play. He tries to beat Apperly. This puck slides right into Andres, and he'll dive out to cover it up and hold on for a face-off. So another turnover there, and a good save there by Demetriou to shut the door.
Yeah, got to be careful there. He went in there with only one glove on his hand there. I know what I would have done back in 1986. Probably would have been a pretty good slash to the knuckles there going in there. But
might have been on the IR for the next couple of weeks, is what you're saying. Wolverines off the draw, puck played around, but Denis gets there first to play it. Apperly pushes it around the corner. It's going to be the Wolves. This long pass too far for Williams. Monroe gets it to the line, but no further. Now Williams beat to the puck by Monroe. He'll skate around his own net. Uses the net to try to protect against Williams. Good job there. Backhands it off the glass past Maxi. Wheatley keeps it in at the line. Now it's come just outside, plays it down deep. And Josie, I think down the far side, didn't realize the delayed offside was, or that was Kimeni, sorry, was alive and played the puck.
Guess he couldn't hear all the yelling saying clear the zone.
No, I was, that's 6-1. I don't have to listen to you anymore anyways. 7:14 here, left to go in the third period. And this will bring the face-off all the way down the ice into the Wolverine zone. And another...
Someone turned the heat off up here?
I think so. A blended up line here with Vopat, Warnick.
So they didn't pay the internet bill or the hydro bill, is what you're saying.
Landon Gulletson down. Oh, things are tough all over. You got to cut corners where you can. Vopat can't get the puck down deep, and it's Clark, along with McCarthy rushing to the net. Kameni as well. That shot turned aside by Dimitriou. Now Warnick, far side to Gulletson. Can't beat Perry as the puck gets right in tight there, and following up on the play was Warnick. Couldn't chip that one towards the net as the defensemen were both tied up with the other Stampeder forwards. Warnick and Vopat in a battle away from the puck, can't come up with it, and back the other way is Lucas Perry. Good play there by Gulletson to control the puck, gets through the left wing. Good shot there, but up high on Andres, and he'll close the door once again. Good little move there by Landon Gulletson. Some good hands at the center ice area to create some space.
Yeah, I saw it last year quite a bit once he got comfortable in here and just got that shifty little shoulder juggernaut there. That just kind of the shimmy, the shoulder shimmy, and seems to somehow get his way around the players, the defensemen, and got a good chance there. So something to be positive about.
Just definitely good quick hands on that one. We're going to have now, looks like, the other way, Roulette. Now high slot, up high. Good save there by Dimitri. He'll reach out and swallow it up as Stampeders will have Riley Fiquette along with Ayotte and Halls now on this line.
Well, Fiquette and Ayotte, both quick players.
No, I like what to see out of Riley Fiquette. I think there's a good foundation
there.
there.
I didn't mind him either, so I think he'll be a good, solid player for the Stampeders.
Continue to settle in here. They turn it over. Caulfield now along the far side, plays it back to the line. Vanderklay, there's a bouncing puck, turned aside by Dimitriou. Stampeders get it to the corner first as 3 or 4 players tied up. That's Halls that comes up with it, gets across the line. Can't get it to Fiquette. There's a good play there by Aiden Moser. Turns it quickly back the other way. He'll follow up. Takes a bump by Ayotte. Halls helps with the puck. He'll just play it off the glass and down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call here as Stampeders find themselves on their heels again.
Yeah, they knew they're looking for a line change there. You got to be, you cannot put it down the ice so hard there and put yourself into a line change for the Wayway opportunity here in the face-off in the defensive zone. Again, got to win the draw and somehow get that line change complete.
Ayotte and McPeak in on the draw. And it's going to be the Wolverines' control momentarily, but Hall's digging that one out. Ian Monroe, along with Ayotte. It's going to be Ayotte that comes up with the puck that squirts out to him. And play it back to Monroe. He'll skate it out. That'll give a chance for a change, but now with a little offensive opportunity to stay out there as Halls can't control the puck. That's going to allow Wheatley to play it out of trouble. Now Halls picks a spot there, tries to go in tight on Andres, can't control and get it upstairs. Andres with the pad save. There's a pass back to Monroe. There's a shot up high, blockered away by Andres. Jones now. Backhanded, turned around there and buried as Bennett in there to help out, and it's Wheatley and Jones jostling away. We're going to have a penalty coming out of this. And it's going to be Wheatley that's going to go off for holding. Well, a late power play here for the Stampeders to try to gain and pot one here late as Andres made a couple of good saves here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, good little play there by Callum Halser to get the good shot on that. Unfortunately, couldn't beat Andres. Did get a bit of a rebound there and just couldn't get it up over top of his stretched out leg there either. But a good opportunity and something again to look positively on.
Dan out there on the power play with Jones and Sauter. Gulletson on the back end with Fishley. Battle away against the boards, trying to come up with the pucks. Wolverines defenseman goes down, and puck eventually squirts out. Jones tried to play it across to Gulletson. Good job there by Dan to keep the play alive. Sauter tried to get it back to Gulletson, too hard off the boards, and that's going to clear the zone as Fishley's going to have to watch himself with Clark all over him. Dan tried to push that pass quickly. Beneficiary now, here's Sauter. Too far for Dan. He'll center it off a skate all the way back to the line to Gulletson. He'll step in to Jones. Jones tries to find a place there as Sauter ended up with the puck on his stick and just tried to chip it over Andres, but I'd say that was a great opportunity as the puck just squirted to him and that backhander went right into Andres' glove.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jacob Jones there too. Just another good positionally ready to get a good scoring opportunity. Just kind of fumbled and lost the puck, rolled off his stick, and just something you're not used to seeing from him. And probably I would imagine he's probably a little frustrated at this point already.
Certainly that would be the case. I see Josh Denny, Darius Maxey, and Alex Walicki, a line that we said had a lot of chemistry here tonight and playing well together. We'll see how that goes with Lyndon Perry and Bettinger on the back end now as the second power play unit. They'll win the draw. Perry back to Bettinger here on the near side. He'll step in, far side to Walicki. Quick shot there. That one deflects out of play as sprawling defenseman, and Andres got over there to knock that one out. But a couple of good passes is all it takes. Stick to stick and give yourself a good scoring opportunity.
Exactly what I was going to say. You get a couple good passes and turns into a great scoring chance, and just something that you wish you saw more of tonight.
It's not rocket surgery.
No.
Fairly simple as Stamps control again off the draw. Bettinger fights off the check, gets it over to Perry. He'll settle it down, play it down low for Denis. Maxey will skate out into the slot, set up in front of the net. Walicki on the far side now gets the puck back in the face-off circle. There's a shot swallowed up by Andres with Maxey right on the doorstep. And again, win the draw, control the puck, settle it down, make a couple good passes, and a shot on net is something to build momentum off of. And up to 27 shots here, which isn't too bad, I guess, if you're looking at 30-35 shots a game, but you can't give up 45 to 50 shots a game on the other side.
No, I think Barry Wolf's going to keep putting Jones and Sauter out here until they get a goal, just to get the monkey off their backs early on, because you're going to need them heavily, obviously, all season long. So.
Yes, need to get the little jump in their step and get some confidence in their game. 40 seconds left to go here in this late power play. Back in his zone is Landon Gulletson. He'll skate it up the left side. Moves it back there for Fishley. He'll skate it over the blue line, take the puck down low. Into the corner, plays it around the net, but intercepted there. Jones in on the forecheck along with Fishley, 3 Stampeders, and unfortunately can't come up with a puck. A good play there by Aiden Herring to play this one, that's Aiden Moser, all the way down the ice. 15 seconds left to go, and Gulletson will lead the rush again. Through center ice, loses the puck right at the red line, and Apperley will just turn and fire this one down the ice as Roulette. There with Caulfield right in front. Roulette, quick shot and a save by Dimitriou. Jones a little bit too far for Sauter. He'll skate and catch up to that one. Far corner in behind the net. He'll circle, tries to play it out front. That comes all the way back to the line, and Monroe can't quite hold it. And the Stampeders will have to check up here with 2:25 left to go in the game. Frustration showing all over the place there as Hall slows down that Wayway rush. At center ice, and Lyndon Perry back in his own end. Fights off the forecheck of Williams, taken down hard into the boards there. Loses his gloves and his stick, so he'll gather things together. Yeah, a little bit rough on that one. Looks a little worse for wear as Wolverines continue to control the puck. Vopat pinned against the back wall. Monroe there to help out. Monroe digs it out of trouble, gets to the far side to Perry, who's had a bit of a rough shift. Content just to flip this one down the ice. Warnock will get there first, no icing. And he'll turn in behind the net, pinned there by Lucas Perry for the Wolverines. Vopat in on the forecheck. Bouncing puck, there's a chance for Hunt. Long shot, but that one goes right into the bread basket of the square, Merrick Andres.
Well, the good news is they've probably had as many chances in the last 6 minutes or so than they had really the first 2.5 periods, I would say, the Stampeders.
No, I think that would be hard to argue against it. Again, frustrating all night and getting a few chances here late, but still a lot of frustration on the Stampeder bench that we're noticing for sure, and rightfully so. Darren Hunt now back at his own end. Nathan Dan beats his man, gets the center ice. He'll flip this one in deep. Moser bumped there by Ayotte. Near corner to McCarthy. Try to chip it off the boards. Played in behind the net, and it's going to be Moser again. Kaminko turns this one off the boards. It's going to be another icing call. With 52 seconds left to go in the period.
I think the comeback bid is probably no chance now.
Late face-off here to the right of Andres. Warnick off the draw. There's a quick shot. They score! Owen Warnick.
First MJHL goal.
First MJHL goal. First goal of the Swan Valley Stampeder. And quick shot off the draw that Andres got a piece of, but beat him glove side. And big night for Owen Warnick, although he'd likely...
It's one of those ones where you wish you could celebrate a little more, but
yeah, for sure.
Looks bad if you did, but enjoy it. He can remember that for a long time. It's not, you only get to score your first junior hockey goal one time. So
that is correct. Like to do it in a win and something a little bit more celebratory, but good to get that first one nonetheless. In the last minute here, we'll slowly tick off the clock as we'll play this one out. Warnick a little bump there just outside the Wayway blue line. There's going to be Apperly that controls this puck, and he'll just back into his own zone. That one off a stick of Vopat, but deflects out to center ice. Monroe there gets it. Can't come up with the puck as he and Herring continue to jaw at each other. 10 seconds left to go here in the game as Maxey will take it into the corner, gets bumped there by Bennett. And if there continues to control the play as Denis can't skate this one out. And the last shot of the game after the whistle, and Monroe has been frustrated all night, and he'll come after McPeak. Apperly gets in there. All 10 players on the ice as things will settle down here. And as we said, Sullivan Menard in the middle of it.
Definitely a bit of a late shot, but
definitely a late shot. You know that the last few seconds were ticking off the clock, but
it's a quick way to get a rise out of the other team, though.
No, absolutely. And as we talked about, a frustrating night for the hometown Swan Valley Stampeders here. Didn't get off to a great start. Gave up the first goal. Were able to get back and tie that up shortly thereafter, but within a couple minutes relinquished that lead again, and we're down 2-1 after the first period. Second period got all over them as they were down 5-1 at the end of the second, and Wolverines never looked back after that, so played a good road game, deserved the win tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The full marks to the Wolverines. Stampeders got some work to do, but sure, there are some good signs. I know it's not all doom and gloom, but you just want to see a bit more consistent effort, I would say, at both ends of the ice.
No, for sure. You got to play a total team game. Got to play offense and defense, looking after your own end. And as we talked about, got out of position a few times. Had a hard time making those first couple of passes and put them on their heels. And got to play that a full 60 minutes as well.
Absolutely.